Right, good evening everyone, I hope you're doing well. It's been a while since I've streamed, or a short while, but good to be back. Hopefully get a couple of streams in over the course of this bank holiday weekend in the case of the UK. And tonight we've got what is my first stream of a tournament that's recently started. It's Lift Trucks Pro Round Robin, and this evening we're going to see HuMMi, or aka HuMMi, up against Radar. Both players are basically ready, I believe. I wanted to do one thing very quickly, which is do a poll, because I actually remembered. Let's see, ask a question, winner. Let's just, I'm in a funny mood. Let's start that. All right, poll done. Hello to Firearm, Pidix, Drunkle, and Logica. Alright, let's just do this, get you guys in game, fix the scoreboard very quickly. I'm not actually sure what it's best of, it's pretty bad. I think it might be 9, I'll double check that. It might even be 6. In fact, so let's just find out quickly. I think it's best of, it is best of 11, fine. So let's change that. It is going to be Radar versus HuMMi, and let's just center that because I don't like that. There we go, beautiful. All right, ready to roll. Let's just wait for them both to arrive. We've got a Nuke versus China for our first match, and we're on Annihilation. It was Humanity's pick. Alright, let's go into it. That was easy, nice and quick. Was going to start at 8. My train back from London was a little bit on the late side. No big surprise there. But diving into it, we have got Mr. Radar here in purple, playing as China Nuke General. In the bottom left, we have got HuMMi, or Humanity, or aka HuMMi in this case. He is playing in the red as Vanilla China. Can be one both ways on this map, I'm going to say. I expect helixes to be used, almost certainly. Probably by both players at some point. Quite a big map. For those not familiar, kind of annoying passageway here that gets forgotten about. But the main passageway is through the middle here. Quite a lot of money sort of dotted around in the middle. Little bits here, over here, over here. And then you've also got these big crates in the corners. Alongside the refinery, and then you have 2 oils in your base, one there, and you've got an oil in the middle as well. And these random artillery. It's quite a nice map, actually. Not played in super often. Here we go. Speaking of elixers, we're getting a quick one out of HuMMi. He's going to go for an oil grab and transition into a Lix. Okay. And it's probably going to be 2 supplies, 2 war factories from Radar. Exactly that. So this is a build that you'd expect from the nuke. Could potentially punish this build, but it depends on what the first units are, really. Outpost, what am I talking about? Battlemaster and Flamer. Okay, probably will just about get shut down in time. And should be able to get the oil in time. So it should be an okay start for HuMMi here. Any issues, by the way, as usual, with the stream that I can't work out, just let me know. But hopefully everything's fine. First Lix loaded, bunker upgrade currently being researched. Both oils about to come in. There we go. First Battlemaster is going to get picked off straight away. Yep, there we go. Gat follows up. Okay, that's nice from Radar. And the Flamer on the flank's very nice as well. HuMMi's going to ignore what's going into his base, actually, and he's going to find 2 Gats straight away. That's nice from Radar, who's actually going to expand himself to oils. Okay. So early pressure now coming in. This Flamer could cause some big problems. Did deny the red guard there, which I like. HuMMi very quick to send the other red guards to the tech buildings. I like that. Dangerous moment, though, for the Lix. Oh, I think it's going to be close. Really, really close. Really close. Oh my word, how'd that survive? Oil probably will go down here, and a truck goes down as well. That's going to be really close. 2 Gats come in, but they find the mines. Oil survives. Wow. Nice hold from HuMMi, actually. A very important hold. He does now expand as well, and he's got a very nice bunker here. I like that. Should be able to at least pick off the Gat. Yeah, he picks off the licks. I think that's quite important that he did that. So the Gat isn't wasted anymore. Ooh. I think these should go down more or less. 1 survives, okay. Probably worth it. Expansion now coming out of HuMMi here. God, I can see people talking about the best of. I hope I've got it right. I'm sure someone said they won by a certain score that implied best of 11 earlier. Should probably have checked, shouldn't have I? Some micro coming out here. This gap probably will go down, though. Yeah. We have a couple of outposts at the top here. I like this from HuMMi, actually. It's going to find the mines, is it? Nope. Okay. It somehow doesn't find the mines. That's very odd. Huh. Yeah, now he kills the oil. Okay, nice. I've got a couple of outposts coming in. That's kind of annoying. And Radar doesn't really have the right units. He is going to probably be onto nuke Overlord soon, though. 1 dozer gets picked off. That's kind of annoying for Radar. Slows the expansion opportunity down. Okay, nice micro here. Should place a TNT on them, and does. Flamer is going to get picked off. He's missed opportunity there. Yeah, here we go then. Nuke Overlord starting to come out now. Otherwise, though, I think Radar hasn't really obviously had the opportunity to expand too much, especially with the dozer being picked off there. Should look to get his CC back ASAP, I think. Now going for the oil in the middle. Nice expansion from HuMMi in the top left here as well. I like that. Apparently, I need to get rid of that overlay. Seriously, it's so annoying. Do need to get rid of that. Okay, a couple of ECMs here. That's going to scare Radar off. Needs at least 1 more Overlord. Is getting his CC back now. Okay. Ooh. CC could... I don't think it's going to get up in time. I think he might get hunted here. Yeah, he realises it. He's got to run. That's so annoying. Nice army here, though. He is on subliminal messaging. Yeah, he definitely wants to avoid getting hunted here. And he is going to avoid getting hunted. It's a nice clean up here, actually. Looks like HuMMi forgot about that outpost. He's instead focused on the hold, which is understandable. Ooh. It's messy. Yeah, this is going to get cleaned up. Did do well to take 1 Overlord. But it's going to need some sort of answer now to this, and he doesn't look like he's got it. So yeah, this is going to be a little bit tricky for HuMMi to hold. He's going to try and build this here. I think that makes sense. Will at the very least slow Radar down. Lotus going around catching some buildings. Very nice. Flamer in the middle will probably kill that oil. Airfield should go down, and I think that should now... I was just going to headbutt the bunker, okay. Don't mind it. There's a lot of ECMs there, though. I think Radar could probably consider dropping down... Well, we'll need to get a dozer, but could drop down a nuke after that. See if he can get to nuke mix. Is going to get himself out of there. I think he recognises the danger of the situation. And HuMMi's going to probably try to chase that. Is he on 2 wars? Yes, he is on 2 war factories. Okay. And does combine his armies here. So he's got quite a sizable army at this stage. Let's see what he's doing. He's going to expand now, as expected. He does have himself a Lotus. It gets himself Radar. Kind of don't blame him. Alright, he is going to go for it here. Interesting. Bit of an ECM war. I think, yeah, Radar's come out on top there, actually. That was a good engagement for him. Really good engagement. Overlord's getting a bit stuck. Trouble HuMmi's got is where that airfield got knocked out. Is he on low power? No, he's not. I was going to say. Yeah, when the airfield got knocked out, obviously reduced his ability to build the helix, which isn't ideal. So he's now reliant entirely on a ground army. Whoa. But I think it's going to be too much to hold here. Radar pretty much coming in for the kill now. I can't see how HuMmi's going to survive this. It's got Lotus in the background, but that's just an inconvenience more than anything. Radar's on top of it, he's selling. I think he did take a war factory out at least. Yes, he did. Oh no, he took the CC as well. Very nice. So yeah, the Lotus is an inconvenience more than anything. Should get knocked out now. Will they get the power? Probably will. No, won't. Does get sold just in time. Yeah, HuMMi is trying to hang on in there. Very, very close to 3-star actually. If only he could have got a tiny bit more XP, then could have utilised some XP. Well, could have utilised some general powers, but unfortunately, not quite come in time. Do see an arty, which is going to probably hit this supply up here. Dozer's going to possibly get picked off by that. Very annoying. Yep, hits that. And yeah, I think HuMMi's is at the point of no return now. This is 1-0. This is definitely 1-0. Hello, Pepsi, by the way. He is trying. HuMMi is kind of known for this. Oh, it's a shame he didn't drop it there. That would have been the... Oh, no, he was trying to hunt him here. Okay, fine. This is the Dozer. Doesn't really matter. HuMMi hasn't even actually got to 3-star yet. Radar on 4-star. What's that? Is that? Oh, it belongs to Radar. Yeah. He doesn't. Yeah, there's the GG. And that is 1-0 for Radar.
You have been
so maybe the nuke is particularly favoured there. I think that China can win it. But yeah, you would always fancy the nuke in general. Oh, that's what I want. Let's update the scoreboard. That is 1-0 for Radar. Okay, yep, all good. Nuke, Radar, excellent. All sorted. Game number 2. I asked left to make it better. Oh, I see. You're talking about... Right, I get it, because of the... one player selects, then the other player selects. Fine, I see what you mean. Yeah, because obviously if you play 5 games each, and you go 5-all. Yeah, alright, fair enough. See your point. Anyway, this second game, we've got HuMMi in the top right. In the red, playing as Nuke this time. And this time, it's gold for Radar. He's playing as Vanilla China. I think the opening build was good from HuMMi. I had no real qualms with that. Maybe a double barracks is needed to be able to get the first licks that little bit quicker. Although I guess probably couldn't really get it quicker because the airfield builds. Yeah, fine. Let's see what he goes for here. He is going to try and go... Oh, okay, fine. He's doing an all-in. Interesting. Honestly, it's so annoying, that pop. I need to know how to disable that. Pidix, how do I disable it? You know everything. So will HuMMi expect this? The thing is, I think this might work because HuMMi's going for a greedy build when yeah. And I'm not sure that's the best thing. Radar kind of is known for these sort of things. I'll tell you this much though. He's only got money for 1 licks. So I wonder if this supply here is meant to collect... Well, it should collect quicker, but he's built it in the wrong place, I think. So he's only built the water right. Yeah, look at this. So he's going to get 1 in, and the barracks combined will then... That's so annoying, that overlay, seriously. Yeah, sorry guys, you're going to have to just deal with that. Unless someone can tell me very quickly how to deal... How to... So, ooh. Ooh. That is a really, really quick... Oh, he's going to get away with it. He is going to get this scouted, though. Yeah, that took a really long time to build. So this isn't really going to catch HuMMi out. Or is it? Yeah, he's going in straight away. He recognises that he needs to. Probably has to evac here. He doesn't. That's a gamble. But here comes the second licks. Ooh. Yeah, he's done it. He's managed to stop. This is going to be shut down. It's going to go 1-1. Yep, GG. So HuMMi saved by the speed of his first war factory there. Or just was it a little bit slow? I'm not sure. I think something went slightly wrong there for Radar, because you meant to get 2 elixirs out fairly quickly. Because otherwise, what's the point in the second airfield? He might as well have just waited. Yeah, okay. Well, it goes 1-1. Fairly quickly there. I don't really blame Radar for that. So that's what he wants map-wise. Let's change the score to 1-1. Hello, lift truck. I don't know if I already said hello, but hi. My mind is shot away somewhat. Let's see what Radar goes for. I really need to remind myself of the what the rules are as well. Let's see where. Oh, the Semi-World Series signing up. Okay, we'll do some advertisement for that in due course. Map pool is AK's Magic, Annihilation, which we just saw, Arctic Arena, Black Hell, Tiny Tactics, Dryland Desert, Egyptian Oasis, Farmlands of the Fallen, Imminent Victory, Mountain Mayhem, Oxygen, Sakura Forest, Stonehenge, and Vendetta. We're going to see Sakura. Okay. Sakura. Sakura. There we go. Okay. I'll tell you what, it is warm. The humidity gets up very quickly, and houses here are always warm. Hello there, Lazy. Alright, SWG demo. Certainly favours the demo on this map. But not impossible for the SWG to win this. But it is difficult. It can be done, actually. It can be done. But it will be very difficult. I think the demo, there's so much going on, so if you don't have any kind of map controllers as the SWG, there, and you let the demo go everywhere, then even alphas and particles are only going to do so much, and then eventually the demo's going to get scuds. Let's see what happens anyway. We've got, in the bottom right, we've got HuMMi here, in red, playing as SWG. And top left, we have got Radar in the gold, playing as demo. Hello, Mr. Blaster. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. It's been a while. I'm going to try and up my streaming efforts now. Kind of had an exam recently. That's all done. Should find myself with a little bit more time. Work is not too bad at the minute. So yeah, it's all right. We're seeing a triple supply build out of Radar and just the one worker going out to explore. Okay. What are we going to see from HuMMi? We're going to see a dozer drop. But I think that is probably not going to do that much because there are terrorists out. They should all get to position in time. Okay. HuMMi. What have you done? He saw him build it. What has he done? Oh no. That's a disastrous start. Oh, that hurts. That really hurts. Oh dear. And I think if Radar saw the Rangers there, and I'm sure he did, then he's going to know what HuMMi's up to. But I think it's also pretty obvious that there's going to be an oil grab of some sort here. Yeah, that's a really good start for Radar. Really clever to build a demo trap there as well. Very clever. I mean, now trying to get some oils is going to be very unsuccessful over here. And I also suspect he's going to be unsuccessful here. Yeah. There's no way. There's no way. He is going to get one oil in his base. But yeah, it's tough. So as it sort of expected, we are going to see the map control go in favour of the demo. It's annoying there, picks off a Ranger, worker. Ranger will get knocked out by the technical now. oil goes down early. That's very nice from Radar. Yeah, it's not going well this for HuMMi. He's just on the one supply now. I'm struggling to see what he's going to be able to do because Radar has... Yeah, this is surely over already. Tried to sneak this oil in. Radar's on it though. Okay, that's an interesting... that can work. Nicely done from Radar. Is HuMMi going to try and still sneak in this oil? I think he is. Surely Radar's going to not notice that, though. Yeah, you never know. No, he will. He's seen it. He's seen it. Surely he's seen it. He is going to sneak this one in, though. By the looks of it. Yeah, it should get there. He does. Okay. Might actually get this one as well. Okay. That's fairly good news for HuMMi here. Kind of gives him a slight chance. Still going to be very, very difficult for him. Tech RPG push is going to come in now. Or is it just a tech push? I'm not entirely sure if HuMMi's going to be able to even stop this. It's a lot of techs. Good micro, but there's a sandwich. Yeah, this is over. This is over. The start for HuMMi was just a disaster, unfortunately. His production's more or less camped now. Yeah, that it didn't even get back in the barracks in time. That's rough. He needs to pick off... Okay, fair enough. Radar kind of sleep. I don't think it really matters. Look what he's about to come in with. And he's building a palace. And he's taking the oils. Yeah. It's it's pretty desperate. Yeah, GG. that was pretty rough. Pretty rough for HuMMi, that. But it is massively favoured for the demo. Yeah. It is, but I think the start was just so bad, it kind of... You're doomed to fail when you get a start like that, unfortunately. That is how it goes. That was a Fargo drop if I've ever seen one. That's the only way to describe it. I don't know how else to describe it. Oh dear. Right, this time we have got Radar in the bottom right. He's going to try his luck as the SWG. And in the top left we have got HuMMi in the red as demo. Not sure what the SWG should do here. Hello Soon, by the way. And also hello RVB and hello Fato. Hope you're all good. Haven't seen you, Fato, since the LAN. Hope you're doing well. Right, what are we going to see? Are we going to see an oil grab attempt? Yes, we are. Are we going to probably see a better... Oh, no, okay. So is this going to be just 2 supplies and just go for the oil in your base? If so, I don't think I mind that. No, it's not going to be that. Okay. He's going to at least go for one of the oils. Probably the ones over here. Okay. HuMMi is going 2 supplies. Okay. I'm going to try and establish himself a tunnel, but that should get denied quite quickly. Does HuMMi spot it? No, he does not. Okay. And he is just going to continue to charge. Okay, nice. Capture building now in. He should, at the very minimum, get this one. Because I think what's good here is this dozer might just distract this long enough. Although that's a very nice demo trap from HuMMi. Knows what's coming. Dozer might actually dodge it though. Yeah, I think he's going to get these two in, you know. It's a good build from Radar, who is going to get in on the supply line as well. Really nice. Okay, this is a good start for him. Small mistake here. It looks like he's not collecting on separate supply piles, but okay, that happens. Yeah, Dozer's in. Really nice. Ah, painful. Load of workers go down. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. TT comes in. Whoa, took something. Did it take a dozer? Oh, it took a dozer? Whoa, okay. Radar needs to kind of send a Chinook over there ASAP. Like, immediately. Has he realised? I'm not sure he has realised here, you know. I don't think he's realised. But HuMMi hasn't realised either. Hang on. It's his last dozer. Don't tell me he's going to rescue that. Oh no, I'm chatting rubbish. He's got another dozer here. Okay. I was going to say. Then that must have been a Humvee going down instead. The scrap that was generated there. Quite a lot of Chinooks out here. He's got 6. Blimey. Right, these are going to get shut down. This dozer's still there. I don't think HuMMi's seen it. Where is HuMMi looking? He hasn't even denied that. That's pretty lazy from him. I'm not too sure where he's looking. Radar seems to have completely forgotten about that dozer. He's now building himself up. A nice army here. Where's that other Chinook gone? Not actually sure. Oh, there's 3 here. There's 2 there. And there's... yeah. I could have sworn there was 6. Right, that is now going to go down. Not entirely sure how... that didn't get spotted earlier. Radar has now moved it. Could actually crush some more. Yeah. Okay, we do have a push now. Nicely timed counter-attack here. Could get himself a super tech. Oh, it's over there with the dozer. That's where the other one was. Okay, that dozer is going to go down. Yeah, Radar decided to go back, and I think that's a good choice. I think that's a good choice. And he's caught him cold here, HuMMi, because he's trying to go through a gap that he won't be able to get through. So yeah, nice decision, I think, from Radar. These are all probably going to get swept up. Radar still has 1 oil, the one in his base. He's certainly in this. And now he's going to try and push out. Okay. And probably go for S&D or CC. Going to go for the S&D. Okay. Needs to be careful. That is his last dozer. Hello, Legionnaire. Okay. Surprised he's scared about 3 technicals. Probably should be looking to engage. HuMMi is about to be on a palace here. Which will mean demo bikes. So this has to do some damage. But the one thing going for Radar here. Ooh. Does evac in time. Very nice micro coming out of him there. Will he save it? Yeah, he will. Okay. But yeah, we're going to see the demo upgrade at any minute. So Radar needs to be very, very careful here. Nice pop of stuff. Doing everything he can to delay Radar here. We'll see S&D come out anytime. He's floating quite a lot here. Yeah, CC now gets... ooh, okay, he's been alerted to the... what do you call it? Demo upgrade. Yeah, that's the one. Radar needs to be careful. Ooh, loses 1. Is going to lose everything here. Yeah, there it goes. There goes the army. Second army's going to come in. Nope, it's going to go back. Well, one thing's for sure. Radar's giving this a better go than what HuMMi did. Stacked chat. Absolutely. It's very stacked chat. getting your brisket ready. Who's hosting the barbecue? I like this. That MD's doing a great job. Will he just go for the power? Yes, he will. Okay, I like that. Nice. Yep, does take it. S&D isn't actually deployed yet. Quite big oversight there. I think Radar deliberately didn't deploy it earlier because he didn't want to notify HuMMi that he had it whilst he's trying to build a CC bit, but I think he has since forgotten. So yeah, he definitely needs to get that on. Actually, I'd look to get hold the line on now to try and... Oh, wow, that hurts. That's really painful, this, for Radar. And this is the thing about this. Even when you have a bit of success, like in establishing yourself, it's still really, really difficult. Ooh. Okay, he's going to sweep that up. Needs to get this to finish the job, though. Looks like he's going to try and clear all this up. Loses the Ranger. That's unfortunate. So is he just going to destroy this after all? Yeah, he is. He's just going to wreck it. I think that's a good decision. Power will now get re-established. Still hasn't spotted that he hasn't got S&D yet. Spectre comes in. I think... I'm not sure what it killed. Oil? Yeah, oil. There it goes. Okay, these now get swept up. Yeah, I can't believe Radar still hasn't spotted that he hasn't put S&D on. Those are the type of mistakes that can hurt quite a lot. I mean, it would be way easier to deal with these, that's for sure. Yeah, okay, nice micro. Certainly making do. Would like to see Radar spend a little bit more of his money. Is he going to realise that he hasn't got S&D on yet? I think he certainly needs to deal with this area, actually. Yeah, he's going to do that now. I think that makes sense. Wouldn't mind an EMP Patriot or two as well, just to seal off some areas. Ooh, now it's getting tricky. Ooh, nice. Really nice. Yeah, that's a good move. I like that. I was wondering if he had an A10 available. He did. Good move from Radar. Really good move. He is floating quite a lot, though. Both players are floating, actually. Ah, very nice from HuMMi. Just little things like this. So annoying. Is he going to get himself a dozer? I think he is, you know. He certainly should. Now he deploys the EMP Patriot, but he's going to lose everything here. He's going to lose his strat, going to lose a power. Oh my word. Okay, he is at least going to take the JK out, I think. Yeah, he does. Yeah, it's a lot of damage he's taken there. The search and destroy that never was. Yeah, okay, sells it. That's nice. Radar just needs to spam like 2 or 3 dozers here and just kind of establish himself. He really needs alphas to have any chance here. Is HuMMi going for a scud yet? No, he's not. He's getting a couple of markets up, though. Already has worker shoes in place. Okay. Yeah, here we go. There's a dozer. Now we're going to see something. Oh, he's actually... Oh, this is nice. Didn't even spot that. That's pretty cute from Radar. Is he going to clear this building out? Yes, he is. That's smart. I like that. I think HuMMi made a mistake there by not just going for power, you know. Right, we're going to see the Spectre almost certainly kill one of these oils. Probably the back one. Yeah, it's easier for him to kill that one. Worker just gets killed by the RT platform there. Oh, hang on. How'd that not kill that then? Spectre would normally kill an oil. How'd that? Interesting. There's the S&D. Right, we're in business now. Hello, Salah and Dabas. Hope you're doing well. Good to see plenty of purple in chat, as usual. Right, now HuMmi's got a pretty chunky army. So the sooner these alphas come out, the better. Radar a little bit slow. Oh. Ouch. Yeah, just like that. It's suddenly not looking very good here. Jarman Gale doing the business. But yeah, this is where it's tough. The buggies come out. The Jarman in a bus. the Scud Storm's getting dropped because he can afford it. Yeah, this is what I mean. It was a nice expansion here. He just hasn't been able to get the alphas out. HuMmi's done a nice job in slowing him down there. This Jarman Gale's causing him all sorts of problems. Bet 3. Oil now going down. Yep. Alpha is now out, so that's going to help. Ooh, went for the Jarman. But HuMmi was keeping him on the move. That Alpha's probably going to get picked off now as a result. Jarman Kell needs to be careful. Oh, we do have a Comanche. Okay, that's nice. The JK should go down. Does go down. The Alpha probably is going to go, though. Yeah, it does. Nice. But gets picked off. Yeah, Radar is struggling, and the money is slowly getting eroded here. Meanwhile, for HuMmi, he's on 2 Scuds, he's got all this, he can chill. He's even building a second CC. You know, just in case he lost his first one, for some reason. Yeah, he's even losing this middle area now. And actually, this is the only economy left for Radar, so he's going to be completely broke after this. So I think it's just a matter of time now. Yeah, certainly going 2-2. It's just how long does Radar want to stick around for, really? Needs to be careful to not drive into these. And is, but out comes a pop. Spectres coming in. Oh, nice, nice 8-10 there, actually. Oh, that's what it is. Ah. And that's why they've survived. Okay, that makes sense. Because when it comes round here, because he just puts it in the middle, so then when it goes round, this is actually blocking it. Yeah, these two both survive as a result. Alpha's going to come in and finish that one off at least, and should then go back in and finish that off. But yeah, kind of annoying that. It doesn't matter, this one quad's going to probably finish the game. Yeah, that hurts. 2 Alphas for the price of 1. That is really painful. Ouch. Ooh, keeps it alive. Wow. Yeah, those quads. Very, very nice. In comes the tunnel. This is going to be the final nail in the coffin. 3 Scuds. They won't need to fire. And Frax Bomb even coming in. HuMmi 5-star. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, GG. Made absolutely sure there. Nicely done from HuMmi. Nice try from Radar, but just couldn't get the Alphas out in time. Couldn't then really do much beyond that. And HuMmi just took the map. Very nice. Let's go 2 for HuMmi. Alright. It will be HuMmi's map next. Hello, Targaryen. Oh, I don't need to. Say Arctic Arena. Okay. Somewhere around here. There it is. Alright. See what armies we get now. Nicely, delicately poised, this set so far. Tox Inf. Tricky. Normally, I'd say this is fairly even. I think the Tox has a decent advantage on this map. But again, not impossible. The Imp certainly can get some work done. That's for sure. But yeah, let's see what happens. Match number 5 on the way. We start in the bottom of Arctic Arena. In the red here, we have got HuMMi, or HuMMiNity, playing as Tox. And top left, we have got the Infantry General for Radar playing in gold. What would I be looking to do here? It looks like there's going to be... Okay, no, he's going to go for an oil grab himself, is he? Or is it going to be a really quick licks? So I think what Radar's going to do... I'm not actually sure what he's going to do. I would have preferred him to get that quicker, just because then the truck comes out and denies what it needs to deny. That's going to be a bit slow now. Maybe he isn't even going for that. And if he isn't going for it, then why didn't he just go for this supply instead? But yeah, it's going to be a licks. 2 minigunners. Okay. Very minigunner heavy licks. I mean, in my old days, when I first started playing Zero, I did 2 minigunner 6 tank hunters as a licks rush. And that was literally all I used to do. Like, literally all I used to do. Because, I mean, who didn't really when the game first came out? But, yeah, I don't know. Prefer 1 and 7. You only really need the 1 minigunner. Alright, second truck going to come in now. Okay. Nice cancel from HuMMi just before there. This truck is going to get in and do some damage. Or not. And actually, he does get in. That's really annoying, actually, for Radar. He didn't actually micro it and just realised too late. Licks is going to come in, though. I think HuMMi might have seen this, or he's expecting it. Dozer's going to go down. Yeah, really nice pick off that, actually. HuMMi buys himself a nice amount of time, actually. But the licks can be used to at least deny map control. I like that he's coming to this area first. Yeah. Can he get and deny that in time is the big question. Radar needs to move this now. I think he's been a bit slow there. He's going to let HuMMi get the extra 1,000. That could have been denied, I think. It's a bit of a mistake from Radar. Who now probably needs to evac. Oh no, he can just run away. Alright, nice pick off. And he's going to try and pick this off as well. Yep, nice. And that's probably the play here, right? Just try and clear as much of the map as you can. Should now be able to kill this oil off. Yep. And does. So the oil count is limited here for HuMMi. I think that needs to get denied, certainly. Kills that. Might have left that, to be honest with you. Easy XP at a later date. Right, loads of quads coming out now. Let's try and deny that, but I'm pretty sure that Rebel's going to get stopped. It is. Quad's slightly caught out here. Could have popped out of here. Licks comes in there. That's very nice. Good. Very important deny, actually, from Radar. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So it's just mass licks is coming out of Radar then. Radar's not paying attention. What is he paying attention to? Certainly not that. Needs to be careful to not give XP away here, actually. Yeah, I'm a bit confused. Where is Radar paying attention to now? I think that's a mistake, actually. Now he comes in, but he's going to give the veterancy away. So he's going to lose one. Or is he? No, he doesn't lose one. Wow. Okay. What do I know? Rebels now gonna now come in and try and capture this oil. Again, that needs to be denied, I think. But it is gonna get denied. Yeah, this is nice from HuMMi. Has lost these oils. He's got this one, though. And he's got this one. So he's kind of got what he needs for the time being. And he's got that one, actually. That should be denied really quick. Oh, and the middle one now. So yeah, this is the thing. Just a little bit slow on the denies here, I think, from Radar. Is going to kill that one. I think that's a good choice. Definitely needs to take that back for himself, I think, rather than killing it. I'd prefer. Yeah. Is he going to evac? No, he's just going to... Now he's going to evac, but he's going to evac too slow. Yeah, the decision making, again, it's just not really that good. Should have just evac there, killed that. Take some quads with you. Okay, nice micro coming out here. Mostly needs to evac. I don't think the Lix really needs to come in, but it's going to. Okay. And now this should get all swept up. We do have 2 arms dealers out, and a palace is being built here for HuMMi. I think Radar's done an alright job. I think the play, you know, it's the right idea what he's trying to do. But I think he had to do a slightly better job of denying the oils here. It's just been a bit too easy. Yeah, this is what I mean. You shouldn't be letting him take that. Either preemptively kill it when he isn't in the area, or deny it earlier. He's denying this one now, okay. Maybe he's just worried about getting hunted. It's got a Lotus out now to take the oil, okay. Yeah, I think HuMMi's just got a bit too much map control, and worst of all, he has the entire middle, which is probably the hardest part to clear. HuMMi doesn't pop, though, so that's a nice win. Ooh. Yeah, that oil now gets picked off. Okay. Is he going to pop? No. Probably a good decision. Tries to pop from the back instead. Now, at this stage, I wouldn't kill that. I think I'd just be looking to take it with your own Lotus. And no, he's not going to do that. Okay. Should just clear everything now. He's going to. Yeah. Okay. Need some flamers now. Oh, nice. Oh, that's kind of nice, actually. Yeah, it does kill it. We'll lose this MiG unless it's microed. It does get microed. Yeah, the map's just a bit bare here, isn't it? In gold terms, anyway. Those are now coming back out to rebuild the airfield, presumably. Still has a prop, so he can get himself an ECM. There's surely too much red on the map. I think HuMMi's had too many oils for too long this game. We'll be on AP bullets fairly soon. Ooh, is that Gamma? Yeah, Gamma's come in. Okay. So now it's going to get very dicey. Where is the Lotus, I wonder? Whoa. Very nearly. Nicely done from HuMMi, putting some decent pressure on here. Radar's floating 6k, and I'm not really sure how. It's slightly odd. Won't quite kill the oil in time. Will kill this one. Oh no, that one was already killed. Just needs a few more flamers in his army, I think. I'm not really sure what Radar's doing. He's floating like nearly 9k. Okay, now he's got 3-star coming in. Should kill this oil as a result. And I'm also not sure where Lotus has gone. Did Lotus do anything? Did Lotus die? Is Lotus just chilling somewhere? I'm not really sure. Alright, it's just going to headbutt this one as well. 1 oil less. So how many oils? Probably just the 1 oil now. Yeah, just this one left. Okay. Ooh, this is where it starts getting scary. Worker shoes are in. Has he got AP rockets? No. AP bullets? No. To be fair, HuMMi hasn't actually got that much, really. He's got, what? A couple of supplies? 4 supplies. Okay, he's got quite a bit. He's certainly got enough, that's for sure, to afford your AP bullets and whatnot. Yeah, scary push now. Jarman Kale gets sniped, okay. Nice find. That's not going to sell in time. It's got MiGs, but needs to get Napalm. Oh, Lixes. That's at least 1 Lix down. Alright. MiGs actually did quite well there. But yeah, there we go. Is he going to kill at least 1? Nope. Somehow. But the quads are going to go on a rampage. And Radar will get weaker and weaker here. He has done a nice job of trying to deny their income. I just think he needed to do a slightly better job, especially when you're up against it, when you're playing as the infantry. Suicidal Lix is about to come in. Okay. No. Perhaps not so suicidal. Nearly saved it. Not quite. But yeah, Radar's just taken way too much damage, unfortunately. Oh, he's actually captured that. Oh, okay. He captured that. That's nice. Mine drop comes in here. Not sure what that was. Carpet now coming in. More vetted quads. Tunnel will not get denied. It got cancelled by HuMMi last minute. Very nice. But quads are going to rip through that. And Radar is kind of at the end of his tether. Yeah, GG. It is hard. It is hard. But it can be done. Just got to be a little bit quicker there in Radar's case. Unfortunate though. Gave it a good go. Probably being overly critical, to be honest with you. I mean, let's just clarify something. I would definitely lose. if it was me in HuMMi's position and Radar in the infantry, I'd lose. And if it was the other way around, I'd also probably lose. Let's just get that clear. All right, let's see the reverse then. See what HuMMi can do. It's doable. But as soon as the game goes sort of medium term, it becomes, your odds kind of drop dramatically in this matchup. Alright, bottom this time we have Radar playing in the gold as Tox. And at the top we have got HuMMi taking his turn as the infantry in his usual red. Suspect it will probably be another Lix. Yeah. I think it looks like HuMMi might keep this CC though on this occasion, and I don't mind that. Don't mind that at all. This should be airfield, yep. Okay. And going for the safer supply. Oh, he's selling the CC, okay. Probably realised he needed to very quickly. Radar's going to likely get tunnel positions here and here. These are really nice because they're just so notoriously difficult to kill. Especially if you get a couple of building, like, garrisoned. It just becomes so difficult for the Lix to do anything about it. Radar is on the 1 supply for now and is looking to get some oil. We'll probably succeed in getting at least the 1. Capture building upgrade has come in. Okay, we are going to see some sort of aggression here. Yeah, that's nice. I mean, at least he'll see what's coming now. Could potentially hunt him. Is he going to get one in there? Yes, he is. Okay. Does see what's coming. Very nice. Yeah, it's good from Radar. I like this. He knows what's coming. Some early shots going off on the licks. Every little helps. Okay. Should have enough quads at home by now. I think this will get denied, and actually both oils will probably end up just being denied as well. Or is he going to try and go in for the base? No, he's just going to clear these up. Okay. Ooh. Minigunner does a nice clear-up job, actually. Yeah, so far so good for HuMMi. One oil does come in. The difference here is these haven't been killed early, so Radar can still expand to them. Okay. Probably fairly even so far, then. Lix does spot what was trying to build there. Gets cancelled. He's going to repair his licks. Flamer will take this out. And we are going to see some quads come in. Okay. There's a moth flying right above my head. So annoying. Probably asked for that. Right, Lix is going to try and come in at the same time as the Flamer. Nicely done. Nicely done from HuMMi. Really, really nice. Yeah, that's nice. They're quads that he can't really afford to lose, actually. I think he had to just turn and try and hit the licks there. Oils are coming in now. It does capture this one and also gets the one of HuMMi's. And HuMMi is just going to destroy it. Okay. Oil in the middle goes down. Don't think it was captured. And do we have a problem? No, yeah, this is the thing. HuMMi's downside here is low on the money. So I think he is actually now looking to try and get some oil in. Ooh, Flamer will get wrecked. Oil's going to get picked off. I think he should just focus on that. Yeah. And now you can back off. Lost a few quads, but it's probably worth it to kill the oil. Very nice garrison there from Radar. I like that. No palace, but he is on the 2 arms dealers. Captures the tech repair boat. And he'll also probably capture that oil. Now we see capture building coming in. Thing is, right, he could have, instead of capture building, just build a prop and then build a Lotus. Could have just done that. A couple of quads going down the middle now. This isn't going to do that much, though. I think a palace is going to have to be dropped fairly soon. Radar's certainly protected from any counter licks here. Yeah, nicely covered overall, I'd say. Ooh, he could pop here. Why isn't he popping? There's the pop. But he doesn't save the oil. I think he should have saved the oil there. Yeah, a bit slow from Radar, but does kill the licks nonetheless. Probably HuMMi's last licks, I imagine. HuMMi still hasn't caught the oils. Okay. Think he's just forgotten about them. Easily done. When you've got a million things to think about. Will you be a moderator at the World Championship? I mean, I'll be involved with, like, helping out with the refereeing. Yes, absolutely. I think that's what you mean. Yeah, I'll be helping out. I'll be as heavily involved in the World Series as I possibly can. For sure. Obviously, it's mainly hosted between Jazz and Pidux this year. But yeah, I'll do what I can to help them, for sure. Alright, we're going to see the bunkering coming in. I think a pop now could be nice and kill the ECM. Yeah. Now that has to go back. HuMmi's going to now get himself the middle oil. Has this one and this one. Okay. And he's going to now expand to here as well. I think HuMmi's in this slightly more than what Radar was. Ooh. A pop from here could be nice. Yeah. Realised that he had that. So just pick that dozer off, I think, is the play. Think he needs to back off from this. Oh, he's going for it. Alright. Now he backs off. Alright, I don't mind that. Loses 3 cods. Probably worth it to kill the bunker. That could have been really annoying later on. CC now rebuilt. See an Inferno coming out of HuMMi here. Needs to get himself subliminal messaging. No excuses. Spalding will turn in his will be turning in his sleep. Like that. Yeah, HuMMi doing all right here. As I say, he's in the game. Gonna see if is he gonna try and capture that? A bit ambitious, maybe. Palace now out though, and I suspect Gamma is on its way, and we're gonna see some Gamma buses. Ooh. Lotus will get out of there. Just about. See some angry mobs now. MiGs are going to be out now, however, and Black Napalm is in play. So these Infernos are going to do some nice work. Nice methodical work here from HuMMi. I like what Radar's doing as well, though. The response is fairly good. Lotus is going to try and capture. I think that will get shut down, will it? Nope. Okay. Radar now needs to worry about this here, though. That's for sure. This is a pretty scary army all of a sudden. 4 Infernos. ECMs. Subliminal messaging now out. It's got very, very stacked outposts. Is on angry mob, and arm the mob has been researched. This oil will at least go down. I think that's an important pickoff. But yeah, what is Radar's response? Is he going to try and counterattack? I'm not sure I'm a big fan of the buses because the MiGs are out already. Not sure how that MiG died. It's a bit weird. Ooh, nice. Radar is sort of getting a bit wrecked here, actually. I've got no idea. There was a MiG there that killed an angry mob but died, and I've got no idea how. Maybe from this building, actually. Alright, in comes the bus. Or the buses, I should say. But the MiGs are going to come in anytime. Radar knows this. Oh no, Radar doesn't know this. He's just going to go straight on in there. He's going to headbutt the MiGs. Yeah. ECM saves the MiGs as well. Very nice. Yeah. Looking pretty bad now for Radar, actually, if I'm honest with you. He's been broken this side. And there's not really a lot he can do about the army composition. And his money... He's still on 3 oils, so he's in there still. He's hanging on in there. Ooh, nice bus. Is going to pick these off. Very important that he did so as well. This is really nice from HuMMi, these expansions. Loads of MiGs coming in. Ooh, Stinger does some nice work, actually. But it's good pressure from HuMMi, this. Doing very nicely indeed. Is on 2 oils. And he's got the repair bay as well. And that repair bay is on top of the subliminal messaging, so his units will heal very, very quickly. But yeah, I think HuMMi's looking alright here. He's got better economy right now, because he can collect from here, Radar, however, has been denied from these areas. MiGs coming in. Only losing 1 by the looks of it. Oh, 2. Okay, that's alright. Killed the supply in the meantime, so it's probably worth it. Right, this could be a counterattack from Radar. I think he's probably worked out that he's in a bad state. And yet, needed to evac. Okay. Trying to find the MiGs, but I don't think he's going to find them in time. Yeah. Yeah, deleted. Very nice Inferno Cannon use there from HuMMi. They will all go down. Force fire comes in. Nope. Okay. 2 shots. Dead. But the RPG will go down for it as well. Yeah, I think HuMMi's got this. I think this is slowly going to a 4-2. Just because the economy is that bit greater. And there's no Scud inbound either. CC now in play. Rebel Ambush will be able to be called upon. Does still have the oil advantage. But for how long? Nice MiGs again. All gets wrecked. That Lotus is very nice for scouting. Yeah, okay. This could go on quite a while, actually. Radar is going to just batten down the hatches and try and survive, but or boy camp it out. But I'm not sure he's going to be able to. Not sure how successful that's going to be. It's actually expanding to these supplies, which I really like. But before he does that, he's going to drop a bunker. Very well played. Does need to fill said bunker. Yeah, more MiGs coming in to wreck that. Expansion here denied as well. The German Kale could potentially get himself power. Nah, I think that opportunity's gone now. And he's going to kill him. Nope. Turns around just in time. Before he wrecks himself. Ooh. Nice rebel ambush. German Kale needs to be very careful. And dead. Yeah. That Sting is going to kill that MiG. It does. And yeah, the expansion kind of just continues here for HuMMi. Has mined out here. He is starting to mine out. He's still on 2 oils though, so that's going to keep him sustained. And he's building hackers. Okay. Quite a few hackers as well, actually. I kind of missed that. And the market count... No, the market count's fairly strong. Both players with a decent income. Obviously, we've got the bounty coming in for Radar, because he is 3-star now. Oh, this could go on a while. This could go on a while. I think Radar desperately needs to drop down some scuds sometime soon, because that's going to be the thing that wins the game for him. Otherwise, you're just going to keep swallowing these gem promos. Nice pop. Yep. And really, really nice... ooh, look at that. Very nice MiG strike. Kills 2 buses and gets a couple of quads for it as well. Well played from HuMMi. Nice, nice bait with the carpet. That was costly for Radar. He is... Yeah, income-wise. I mean, he has got 3 oils, but he seems to be... And quite a lot of markets, but he just seems... I mean, he's spending his money, I guess. Inferno's coming in now. They've got a lot of work to do, though. And they're very easy to kill. Should pick a few off here and does. Yeah, picks them all off, actually. Nice. That was pretty stacked, actually. Procrastinator radar got this. Yeah, now that I think about it, I am more inclined to agree with you. The boy camp probably is going to do the business for him. He is now 4-star as well, so that's either extra bit of bounty money coming in. So HuMMi's going to have to be very careful with how he goes about this himself. Nukes are being dropped. I like that. I mean, I don't really know what else you can really do as the infantry. So I think I like that. Especially whilst your opponent doesn't have any super weapons of his own. Because, in theory, your own super weapons combined with gem promos should be able to do the business. The one nuke's now out. Might look to build some more, I reckon. Yeah, this one will go on for a little bit longer. It's going to be a bit of a grind. Which means I might as well eat a chocolate or two. Oh dear. Yeah, this is going to be one of those games, ladies and gentlemen. This is very... We've got a chocolate and it's nearly melted. Kind of shows how warm it is in here. Second nuke now out. I mean, he really has battened down the hatches. He's got like 2 to 3 layers of stingers, tunnels. I think HuMMi needs to try and at least pick off something just to get the 5-star. Carpet comes in. Migs will follow up. That's nice overall. Does lose a few. And he lost that really nice heroic Mig. That's a shame. But he picked off an oil. HuMMi now's 5-star. Okay. Hello, Suzu. Ooh, rubble ambush. That's kind of annoying. He knows there's hackers, he just doesn't know where they are. Does he have radar van scan? Yes, he does. Yeah. And that is the rebels more or less picked off. And the flame is going to flush that out. HuMMi now looking to put some pressure on. Plenty of income. Again, more nukes could be good, and that's exactly what he's doing as I say that. Bus comes in to pick off Infernos, and that's all he really needs to do. What kind of chocolate? I've got dark chocolate mint, lint, like Lindor, you know, those chocolate balls. They're really good. I appreciate that sounds a bit dodgy, but yeah, I think you know what I mean. I'm not in the mood to counter it. Yeah, it's the those chocolate things, spheres, let's call them. They're very good. I can't lie, they're going to help me get through this game. Fourth nuke. And a scud and a second scud. Okay. But these 2 nukes will fire before that. Oh, low power. Goes for the overcharge. Okay. Nuke cannons. Alright. With neutron shells. Very nice. Good move, HuMMi. That's a very good move, I think. HuMMi doesn't forget the overcharge. Okay. Second scud now in. Expect a beacon anytime from HuMMi. Migs come in. Don't quite kill the tunnel. Ah, he's full fail for the same trick. Very rookie this from HuMMi. He is still going to fire 2 nukes before a scud. Yeah, there we go. He's back online now. Trucks are just going to go for the crush. Nice. Market gets taken by the artillery. Yeah, real war of attrition going on here. Very nice. I wonder if he actually got anything originally. Probably not. Radar maybe spotted that. I'm not actually sure. Dark chocolate is indeed the best. I will happily agree with you on that. Ooh, does melt. Yeah, nuke cannon now gets deleted. I think HuMMi has played this kind of as well as he can, but I'm not entirely sure it's going to be enough. He has spent his money. He's got a lot of income. He's got 2 oils and a god no. I'm not even going to begin trying to count the hackers. Or maybe I will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a lot. There's a lot of hackers. Interestingly, he doesn't have an internet center when I think he might as well. Oh. Oh, I like it. I like this. Don't get greedy. HuMMi, don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Oh, what are you doing? Take the dozer. Take the dozer. Free power. It's waiting for you. First nuke is going to go on this oil here, I think. Yep. And the scud. Very nice. So the rebel's actually going to take it. And that will succeed, I think. Yeah, it does. Alright, he's on power now. That's potentially quite big. Radar is floating quite a bit here as well. His main issue here seems to be space. He's going to try and repair this scud. He only needs to repair it a little bit. I think he might have repaired that enough. I think he, yeah, he will. I mean, he's actually just going for the other oil. Okay. Ooh, gets it. Nearly takes the buses. He was getting a little bit dicey there for Radar. MiG comes in. Not sure what that's going for. Bit weird. Yeah, I think HuMMi, even though he's done what he can, again, this is just why China kind of sucks in the long game. You have to get it done. The boy camp is going to succeed here, I think. There's a scud in 30 seconds, and any single scud that hits is going to be devastating. First one maybe over here. Yeah, don't know. Oh, I see what HuMMi's players. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what Lixes will do against these Stingers, is what I would say. First scud is going to come in any time, though. I need to remind myself that's how we do it. Alright. Now I've remembered. I need to remind myself how you... There's like a way of resetting this. I'm sure I just have it at that. Yeah, there is a way of resetting it. For some reason, when I click 5, it doesn't seem to reset it properly. Alright, let's have a look at where this is going. Nuke cannon comes in. Does he get... Oh, wow, that hurts. And he has gone exactly where I thought he would. Okay. I'm glad we managed to catch the this out. That's nice. So it looks like the Lixes want to come in over here. And the EMP was how he's going to do it. And he has succeeded. Okay. Oh, he's disabled it with 1 second left. Oh, that's so annoying. Here we go then. Yeah, he knows what's up now. In comes the push from HuMMi. Tunnel's under constant bombardment, so he can't use them. I think radar's going to hold it. Just about, yeah, here we go. Back online. Scud is now ready. The range on them, honestly, is scary. I think that's going to go. Yeah, it does. Bus comes in, deletes the nuke cannon. We now have a second. I'm not actually going to risk it. Scud's going to just go somewhere over here, isn't it? Over here, on the oil. Takes the power out as well. On the right. No, I am now. Over here goes the nuke. He's going to try and come back in with elixirs. Okay. Yeah. And now he's at risk. Because you can't fill these. Yeah, HuMMi going for it here. I'll tell you what. I mean, there are a lot of buses here. He is going to lose both scuds. Okay. Very nice rebel ambush. And that is very filled, so yeah, he needs to get out of there. Loses one, loses two. Alright. Still, they achieved quite a lot. 2 scuds down. Thing we've got to forget here, though, is radar is on Inftech. And is on power, more importantly. Another nuke comes in. Takes out said power. Another one gets rebuilt instantly by radar. 7 to reset, is it? Alright, let's test that. Ah, cheers, mate. Top man. I'll try and remember that now. I knew there was a way to do it, I just didn't know what it was, so now I do. Mr. Phoenix, hello to you, sir. How are you doing? Need to win quickly. Yeah, this is closer. I was going to say, it is, because there's no scuds now. There are 4 nukes and gem promos and a lot of money for HuMMi. And he is using that money. There are a lot of hackers on the field, so he's perfectly in, you know, decent position financially. He is losing a lot of his map control, though, and I think that could end up being his downfall. And radar is kind of keeping a constant float on the table here. So I do still fancy radar. I know, obviously, earlier I said HuMMi will do it, but yeah, I've changed my mind. And I am not going to change my mind again. I think this will end up being ground out by radar. We're at nearly half an hour. It's just so different. The thing is, the Lixie, against any other GLA, I think I'd maybe take a different view. But against the Tox with those stingers, AP rockets, Gamma, the Lixies just go down so quick. There's a lot of Lixies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 Lixies. Anthrax bomb comes in. It's a nice Anthrax bomb. 2 nuke cannons. And actually, the nuke cannons dying then killed the Gamma. Okay. Obviously, that's a bug in the game. The type of bug that will inevitably be removed when the super patch is completed. I shouldn't really call it the super patch. I should refer to it for what it is, which is the... Actually, is it called that? What's the official title for it? Community patch, is it? Right, here we go then. This is what's going to separate the men from the boys. Do have a very quick mine drop. Nice response. Ooh. Oh, I see. He's going to use the carpet. He's going to kill it. Very nice. The radar is not super rich here. He has no oils anymore. Neither player has oils, actually. But HuMMi's definitely got the better economy, I'd say. Would I actually say that? Maybe not. Actually, probably not. It's probably about level. It is, honestly, it's a close game, this. It is a close game. Hello, Peckerman. How are you doing? No, this is not the Semi-World Series. These guys, neither of these players will be eligible for that. They'd be too good. I am going to enter that, though. In fact, when the stream ends, that's exactly what I'm going to do. No, this is the pro round robin by Lift Truck. Ooh, actually gets the crush there. Very nice. Nice. Oh, that's weird. The Lotus sort of stopped. Okay. Elixirs are still out in force, so he is going to try and go Mass Lex. I'm not sure it's the best approach. I'm really not. I think Mass Infernos would be better. Rebel Ambush does take out the nuke. Very nice. Yeah, that is a lot of elixirs. 8, in fact. 5 nukes out now. Okay. It's like the nuke general challenge. 5 nukes. Is HuMMi bringing this back into his favor? Is the big question. Because Radar's slowing down here, I think. He is slowing down. I think he needs to build at least... He needs to have at least 1 or 2 scuds on the go. And the reason for that is to distract the nuke fire. Because if he doesn't have them, the nukes get free reign on the markets. Ooh. Yeah. None of the nukes about to come in. Sneak attack's probably due any time now. There's not really any way he can sneak. I'm actually not even sure I'd be that worried if I was HuMMi about the sneak. I think he's going to be able to deal with it wherever he goes. So, okay, fine. What he's probably going to do here then is he's got the nuke cannon there. Alright, so he's denying the ability to use the tunnel. Okay, nice counter here, actually. 1 nuke's going to go down for sure. Oh, maybe not. 2 elixirs go down. Radar needs to kill that now, and does. Wasn't the one that was due, or the one that's about to fire. Hacker gets run over. Poor guy. Ooh, nice. That's the one with the Jarman in still. Nice. Nuke comes in. So yeah, this is the area he's looking to sweep. Oh no. It's actually the base he's going for. Okay. And no power currently for Radar. Is HuMMi going to do this? I mean, he might. But these elixirs, the elix numbers have just gone down all of a sudden. Yeah, this is the ground army I think he needs. Sneak attack comes in just as a distraction. Just to buy him a few seconds. Buys himself a Scorp to clear up the nuke radiation. Okay. I like that. So annoying. Go away. I'm busy watching a good game of 0 Hour. Yeah, this is nice from HuMMi. That tunnel's probably better off being sold, you know. I'd sell that. I really would. It's just constant denial of tunnel use here. And Radar is getting chipped away at. Still hasn't rebuilt power. I don't think he's got the money for it. His income's limited. I think HuMMi's obviously not losing that much because he's not getting much in the bounty. He's getting quite a bit of bounty now. Yeah, I think Radar's in trouble. It's funny, this game, isn't it? I'm there. I said I wouldn't change my mind. I think HuMMi, you know, he'll do it. But actually, now I'm not sure. It's been a good game. Has been a good game, this. Not for the faint-hearted, that's for sure. You have to be a bit of a 0 hour nut for this one. And be armed with Lindor. Oh, nice Ambrax bomb. Yeah, that was a good Ambrax bomb. Should get cleared up now, the Gamma. Oh no, it wasn't in the center. Painful. And radar are off the back of that. This is the thing. Little things like that. And it gets swung right back in radar's favour. Nuke comes in. That's going to take this market here, I think. Yeah. Radar actually lost the building market then as well. Kind of annoying for him. Loads of elixirs. Carpet now going to come in. That is going to be on this area to finish off the market. Very nice. Although, might actually get denied by the stingers. No, it won't. Very nice. Very nice carpet. Another nuke now coming in. Over here somewhere. Down here. Okay. Power was restored in the end. Radar being annoying with the rebel ambush. But it is only a temporary inconvenience. It does get dealt with by the many elixirs that HuMMi has. I think, like I say earlier, I think Radar really needs a minimum of one scud. Just to distract the nukes. He really does. Because it will take 2 nukes and a carpet. Right? And that's quite a lot. That's quite powerful if you can distract that. Because if you're not using that to distract, these markets will get picked off over time. Admittedly, I said that, and he seems to have them still. The power is going to help a lot. But the difference here is I see HuMMi trying to come up with, like, an end game here. And I'm not really seeing it from Radar. Is he just going to go for a clutch? What the hell? I was killing his own trucks. Oh, I kind of like that, actually. Just to not give the XP away. Yeah, alright. Fair enough. Ooh. I think he lost something. Oh, he lost this quad. And he got it back. Makes a really cool sound, doesn't it? Makes a really nice sound. Let's listen to that. Ooh, lovely. Okay. Oh, it's 37.5 is my standard. Alright. The more you know. I feel like I have mine a tiny bit like that normally. Yeah. I don't know. Either or. Either or. You could be facey and just have it in north mode constantly. I don't know how he does that. I find that kind of crazy. Nuke cannon gets picked off. Lotus needs to be careful. Okay, gets away with it. Whoa. Outposts nearly get picked off. Probably will go down here, won't it? Nope. No MiGs, I've just realised. He actually didn't even bother with rebuilding them. Yeah, fair enough. I like what HuMMi's doing overall. In comes the bus. And he just needs to kill 2 Infernos. Yeah, that's it. He's done it. Now he can't get the Firestorm. Oh, then actually, hang on. Now he can. Now he can't. Just like that. Yeah, look at that. Down to 1 again. Back you go. 2 nukes ready. See what HuMMi decides to do with them. This is a bit suicidal. Stinger's putting in some nice work. Yep. Ooh, lovely. And it is just a constant battle of attrition. 2 nukes being fired. Palace, potentially? Nope. 1 there. And 1 there, but they just get out in time. Scorp coming in. The nuke clear up Scorp, I like. Right, in comes the elixirs, but is it a bit ambitious? Yes. 1 goes down, 2 more very nearly went down with it. Yeah. Not sure about that. What are you two doing? Whoa! What are you doing? Oh my word. Oh. Killed a bus for it, I guess. And now maybe it's just swung back to radar again. How are there... I still think he needs a scud. At least one. But where his line's so deep, he just hasn't kind of really got the room for it. But he needs to find the room. Definitely needs to find the room. Maybe sell that and build the scud there. Ooh. Scorp nearly goes down, survives. Interesting positioning for his sneak. Very interesting. Not a nuke being constructed now. I must say, both players doing a nice job of spending all their money here. Lift truck wondering why these are still playing. Yeah, and it's only 3-2. It's crazy. It is crazy. That is a good question, Lift truck. I will change that. Once there's a break in the action. Ooh, more hackers. Do you know what, actually? I think the hacker numbers have been slowly diminishing. There's still quite a few, but they have been diminishing. 5 nukes out, one's about to fire. Anthrax bomb is... I'm not sure where that was aiming. Okay. That's a bit weird. Alright, we have a nuke to fire. And 2 nukes to fire. One going now. That's going to go over here. Nice disable there. Lixes are going to go down here. I'm sure of it. At least one. Wow, okay. Take it back. Not entirely sure how that survived. Another nuke due. Yep, that one over there. They're just not really bothering him, are they? That's a nice hit, though. Takes 2 buses with it. The healing Scorp now needs to go over here. Yep, it does. Right, let's make lift truck a add as moderator. Save. There you go. Done. Oh, and I need to remove the poll. The poll that I always forget. It was actually 60% in favour of HuMMi in the end. Okay. Sorry, I only just ended that. I'll do it every time. I'm surprised someone didn't. I'm surprised Pittix, or maybe Pittix did say, or maybe someone did say, and I just missed it. I probably just missed it. Apologies for that. Yeah, very closely fought set. We're nearly 45 minutes for this game now, and it is going on and on. And do you know what? I'm enjoying it. I am. That carpet's not going to get a lot of work done. Yeah, it gets no work done, in fact. It's weird. Ooh. Okay, kills the stingers thing. Fine. Thing is, right. What's HuMMi's plan? Apart, it's just going to be a nuke spam, is it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Needs to get more power, though. Radar really, really, really now needs to drop a scud, and he does finally drop one. Okay. I think that was going to be an EMP, but that got denied. Ooh. Okay, here we go then. But there are a lot of stingers here. Oh my word. Yeah. I don't know what more HuMMi can really do. He needs to repair them, that's for sure. He is now at risk of a nicely placed sneak attack. If it gets placed there, whilst there's no nuke available, then that could cause him some real problems, I think. I think I've gone back to enjoy it, liking my prediction that Radar's going to win this. I think we've gone back to that stage now. There are 6 nukes out, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I really don't. But I would like to see some sort of end game plan here, other than building his own scud. This one scud is going to be useful. Because that's going to be at least 2 nukes distracted now. But I think Radar needs to find a way to just creep forward here and then maybe give himself the ability in the room to sell some stuff so that he can build more scuds. I think that's got to be what he's got to try to do. And I think it's HuMmi's job to deny him the ability to do that. He also needs to make sure that one of these can't cause him serious problems, which this might. Needs to pop. Yeah, it does pop. Okay. Yeah, it does evac. Okay. Nice mines. Ooh. But I think a nuke might actually go down here. Can't evac there. Does evac anyway. Yeah, this nuke's probably going to go down. Another nuke gets fired. Will this one go down? It's going to be close. 2 nukes on the Scud. There we go. Oh, he does kill the nuke. Okay. Wait. No, that wasn't a Scud. He's just hit some markets and some stuff. The Scud's there. Okay. HuMMi does have 2 nukes in that time, though. But this is the... Yeah, this is the one little... That's a nice pickoff. This is that one sneak that can do the business. I think that doesn't... That shouldn't get wasted. Radar's looking elsewhere. Not sure where, though. Rebel ambush comes in. Gets kind of wrecked, actually. But this will all get swept up. Okay. But yeah, HuMMi is now considerably weaker from that, I'd say. But one Scud plays 5 nukes, so that Scud is going to get deleted. There's a nice little Scud being built there, and he could build another one here in a bit quite easily. But yeah, this has swung. Slowly but surely, this has swung in Radar's favour. It was looking dicey for him at one point, I have to say. But I think he's recovered it. Lift says he's won Inf Tox on Blue Hole versus SARS. It was a 50-minute game, which we are about to exceed. Yeah, interesting. I mean, on Blue Hole, that's quite impressive that went on that long. Is this going to land? It doesn't. If it did land, that would have been really nice, actually. Who won that game in the end? Lift truck. Hello, Deadly Phoenix, by the way. Another nuke gets fired. Another nuke going to go down here, actually. Whoa. Okay. And hang on a minute. That is a blunder from HuMMi. Oh, no, it's... No, it is a blunder, because he's not going to kill that now. Unless he's got a gen promo to back it up. That nuke is the one that's about to fire. Oh, he does fire it just in time. Yeah, but I think he's made a blunder, because I don't think that's going to go down now. Yeah, it survives. Oh, he's got the RT. Okay, fine, he is going to kill it. Alright. But there's another Scud down. So, okay, that one does get deleted. But there's only 4 nukes now. HuMMi is getting slowly diminished here. There's quite a big army on the right. Size was probably floating that game. He almost certainly was. Yeah, certainly Anti-Pro's channel is the place to be for long-winded games this evening. Overall, a fairly nice clean-up job. Angry mob. I think this will get cleared up quickly enough. Especially now that Jarman Kell's out. Yeah. The question is, how much longer has HuMMi got the will to keep going? That's what it comes down to now. Because it must be pretty exhausting. For both players, admittedly. Yeah, epic game. Epic game, this one. Carpet is going to kill the market. Down to the hole. Okay. Another nuke's ready. That's going to get fired. In this area, by the looks of it. That could be really nice. Yeah, it is. Wow. Needs to get his Scorp back in action. Here it is. Is that an EMP? Nope. I'm not sure what that was. He did get an internet sensor in the end. Okay. The thing is, I get the internet sensor just to get the radar upgrades, right? That's the only real reason you want to get one. More MiGs have come back out to deal with the angry mobs. That one quad's very nice, though. Has Radar gone and got himself... Oh, is he going to lose his own? No, he hasn't. Is he going to go for another Scud? I think he should. Yeah, that quad goes down. And HuMMi is coming in with these attacks, but they're not big enough, I don't think. I'm just trying to wonder what would happen maybe if he'd come in with a bigger army in different angles at the same time. I think he actually could have done it. But he's always lacked one thing at one time. Very nice Rebel ambush coming in. Takes out all the Inferno cannons, yeah. And all of them. Yeah, that was a good Rebel ambush, actually. I think he certainly has a sneak attack ready. And a sneak here could be very nice. Has he got nuke cannons? Doesn't look like GG. Yeah, he calls it. GG after 53 minutes. Crikey. Wow.
You have been defeated.
And Radar holds. He keeps it to 3-3. I think HuMMi did that because he knew what way it was going to go. I think that... But did you see the money then, by the way? I think that was almost bang level. Just goes to show. Epic game. Really, really nice. Yeah, 53 minutes. Yeah, that was good. I enjoyed that. That's free. I think HuMMi's forgotten that he's already... yeah, look at this. HuMMi's actually forgotten that he's already played as the Tox. He's actually forgotten, which is quite funny. Oh dear. That is funny. Yeah, nice game. That was a good one. Enjoyed that. It's just one of those ones where you sort of can casually watch it. If you're at home, you sort of half watch it. If you're the streamer, it's kind of a bit more painful. But yeah, if you're watching at home, you can almost like half watch it. That's what I'd be doing for an epic game like that. It would be like in the background, and I'd be keeping myself busy whilst knowing what's going on, just from whoever the streamer is. It's kind of nice for that. A cheeky bit of passive watching for those that know what I'm on about. Just waiting for Radar to select the map. Yep, HuMMi's now recognised that he's now already won as Tox. So yeah, let's see what Radar decides to go for. And what matchup we'll get as well. Hopefully not Inf Tox again. I think I've had enough Inf Tox tonight. From that one game alone. Yeah, that was a lot. A very enjoyable lot, admittedly. Question is my house any cooler yet? Probably not. Yeah, I'm pretty sure both players went for a quick drink after that, and that is totally understandable. Brilliant. How long's the stream go? 2 hours already. Wow. Okay. Good effort. Doesn't feel like it's been that long. By the way, actually, I should probably use this opportunity to signpost that I'm doing another stream tomorrow. At the minimum, we will see HuMMi versus Radar at 17 GMT. We're seeing that now. HuMMi versus SR Mad, which is a Lift Trucks student. Peace Lovers playing. That's good to see. Yeah, Lift Trucks student playing up against HuMMi at 17 GMT tomorrow evening. So do tune in for that. Although I'm fairly sure there'll be multiple options on a Friday evening for you to watch. But, you know, watch it back later by all means, whatever you want to fancy doing. It is interesting, actually. The viewer numbers are always get a steady amount at certain times of the year. But then it's the World Series where it really picks up. I get some really decent numbers around then. I'm going to try my best to make sure I'm around for the World Series as much as I possibly can be. Yeah, I think I can sort of see it as a good opportunity to expand the offering, per se. I'm sure he's on a break still. I don't blame him. Yeah, I do not blame him. Okay, HuMMi's back. Oof. Almost outcapped. Several times. I think that's true. I think that's probably fair. I'd say it did swing a little bit. Radar's taking an extensive break here. Oh, I've just realised the football would have finished. Wow, that's a big result. Oh my god, those are some big results. I'm not actually going to say, but I cannot believe what I'm seeing. Holy moly. Wow. There's one result in particular that surprised me there. Interesting, very interesting. Radar needed more scuds. I'm not actually going to say that though. But yeah, in my mind, he needed at least one more scud storm. But like, I needed to have two at all times. I think he could have afforded it. Salah Edendabas says that this channel should be part of the 24-25 World General Championship. I appreciate that, and I can make sure that it will be. Do not worry about that. That is facts. There's no way, yeah, it's a struggle. That's funny. Missed that. Oh, I actually did miss that. Fine. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I can't really blame him. For context, there's a Malaga trip that a few people are going on. Which should be fun. Scuba there. Yeah, there's a few people going on that. It's like towards the end of June. HuMMi's there, myself, aka, and his son, Chaka. Okay, it's magic. Nice. Easier to find. Let's see what matchup we get. Don't even remotely blame him. No, I'm not going to get any stick for that. Right, let's proceed though. Stealth Laser, beautiful matchup. Absolutely fantastic. On this map, definitely be winnable both ways.
You have been defeated.
Again, probably favour the stealth a little bit, but it, you know, the laser can get some work done, no doubt. Observer. There we go. Both join, and I was quick enough. Yeah, this is a good matchup. Do like it. Nice. Just double check that we are HuMMi goal hearth. Yeah, we're at 3-3. Yep, excellent. Just wanted to double check that. All right. Right. Match number 7. After over 2 hours, we have HuMMi here. There we go. HuMMi here is in his red, playing as stealth. On the top right of AK is magic, and in the bottom left we have Radar in gold, playing as laser. Okay. 3 supplies in your base, 1, 2, 3, all in the this sort of nice format. Definitely suits the USAs to be able to collect, because you can collect from 2 on both, so it's slightly quicker collection. But it is quite a big map. Lots of expansion points for the GLAs to be denied from. We're going to see a 2 supply build from HuMMi. He's going to try and get a tunnel down in this area here. Radar going for a standard build, however. Has he separated these? I think... Yeah, this one he has. And I think he has now separated these. Does he? Yeah, he has. Excellent. Hold on. Where's that going? Oh, there's your answer. Alright. I like that. It's a bit delayed. He's going to probably go in there and get some worker crushers. Really nice. I think if he just goes here and, yeah, just get some crushers in, it could be really, really annoying. Bit of a weird place to drop. Very weird place to drop. Huh. Okay. Either way, he is going to lose some workers. So that's pretty painful. Terrorist to kill this oil, and probably a terrorist to kill that one as well. Yep, very nice. I quite like that. Ooh. I do also like this, though. That's unlucky. Does take 1 technical with it. Okay, nice. Scrapped and I not quite coming in time. And both oils were lost there. HuMMi has got control of the bottom right. I think I prefer the start for HuMMi. He's got some decent map control. He's going to try and get these oils in soon, which have both been repaired, which is nice. And he's got a pretty solid presence. He's actually going to get these ones first. But, countering that... Oh, is he going to see this? Yes, he is. Quite unlucky if you're HuMMi. Oh, Radar reacts pretty slow, though. Very quick reaction, though. Radar's going to get this to safety very quickly. Yeah. Needs to get out of there. Yeah, HuMMi wants the hunt. HuMMi wants the hunt. Shouldn't lose any. Does lose a V, but does clear it up. And can now get his SD in play. It's a good play from HuMMi, though. That's bought him some time to take the oils. This I really, really like. Because you're not expecting it against the stealth general when you're the USA. You don't expect demo traps. I think HuMMi's done enough here. And the timing of this. Yeah, really nice. Has to go away once again. Super annoying to deal with. Ooh, V needs to be careful. But these will get picked off if they're not careful. Yeah. So, okay, this does get dealt with more easily. But it is slowing him down. Probably will lose that one. Yes, he does. I mean, imagine he had a terrorist in one of them. That'd be nice. Yeah, that would have been really nice if he did. Okay, that one goes down. That one will probably go down in a second as well. Yeah, okay. Now we can get it out. But again, as I say, HuMMi's done a really nice job in behind this. And he's just slowed him down. He's got a bit of a surround on the go as well. War Factory now deleted. Very nice. And he's just done well to put him in a position where he can't really get out of his base. HuMMi's on 4 oils versus none for radar. So yeah, it's looking pretty good for HuMMi. He just can't get that out. Really nice. Ooh. Hello. One goes down. One goes down. Okay. Radar just really at this stage needs to... Yeah. Really needs to get the S&D up. I mean, HuMMi's going to be on buggies soon. I'm amazed that HuMMi isn't actually on a second arms dealer, I will say that. Expanding up here now. Still trying to go for the dozer, but that's going to fail. I think Radar should go for a CC the second this is done. A pop from here would be nice, actually.
Search and destroy.
S&D now comes in. Should see any pop. Yeah, here we go. He does see this. War Factory now rebuilt. Think he's gonna get in. Yeah, he is. Ah, so annoying. All that effort to build your S&D and it goes down straight away. And I think this could be the dozer kill. Yeah. That's going to be really close. He's got it. Yeah, he's got it. And the GG's inevitable now. It's just a matter of time. HuMMi's all over the show. All over the map. As I say, it does favour the stealth. I think Radar's just gone solid, but I think it's too late to do this. He just needed to, like, get a little bit more of it. He was floating a lot in that time. He could have built a bit more, but chose not to. Yeah, GG. He knows it's over. Oh, knocked my mic by mistake.
You have been defeated.
And that goes 4-3 for HuMMi. But again, yeah, probably going to go 4-4 here. In all likelihood. Because it certainly does favour the stealth on this map. But let's see what HuMMi can do. Okay. Right, Radar this time in the top right playing is the stealth. He's been golden, like, considering he's choosing random colour every time, he's basically been gold exclusively. Not exactly random. Anyway, we've got HuMMi, bottom left corner, this time playing as the laser. Gonna go for some oil caps by the looks of it. Yeah, let's see. I've eaten the last of my chocolates. No longer able to call on them. Looks like HuMMi wants to get the bottom right area for himself. And he's going one supply. Okay. That works. Couple of laser turrets, you got yourself 2 secured oils, which is nice. HuMMi actually sees this, he's going to deny that worker, which I do like. Maybe he's not. Yeah, he's not. Okay, fair enough. Thought he had a spare ranger there, but he didn't. I like this tunnel from radar, nice and aggressive. And to secure that, that's a good move. Radar's going to do the same trick and is going to knock that oil out. Yep. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. That's lovely. Really nice from radar. I like that. But HuMMi is going to get 2 oils from the bottom right. Does see that. Also knows that the last dozer's there as well. Oh, he does know. Yeah. Look at this. The dozer. Oh no. It was empty anyway. It's fine. HuMMi's going to recover that now. And take it back to base, I think. Yep. Okay. I think that oil will get picked off as well. So yeah, again, radar doing a nice job. 3rd supply coming in now. Probably will go for his own oil capture sometime soon. And this is just really tricky. I know I said the laser like has a chance, but I don't know. It's really tough. It is really tough, in fairness. The GLAs are just so well favoured on these maps. Oh. It's a little bit ambitious. Don't tell me he's going to get away with that. That'd be criminal if he does. Ah, radar. It's right in front of you. Yeah. He's got a rebel right there as well. Deary me. That's a gift. Absolute gift. And suddenly, HuMMi does have a fairly large army. So, Ooh, terrorists get denied. Nicely done from the laser turret. Right, you've got a rebel. Just... Okay, he's got... Does he not know this? Yeah, there we go. Doesn't actually have capture building himself yet. That should get denied in time. Oh my god, it's not, is it? Oh, wow. Oh, it does get denied. Okay, phew. Okay, that does get in, and that will die. That oil now, yep, okay. So, I mean, the thing is, HuMMi does have a nice army. He's going to go for a CC, okay. Don't really blame him. So yeah, it's one big army and push for HuMMi here. And I think that's sensible. Because you can't really linger. Yeah, that's the other oil. Yeah, nice. Still hasn't got capture building himself yet. He's only on 4 workers up here. And here as well. 5 here. Yeah, slightly suboptimal on that. This army's big. So radar is in a pretty dodgy position here. Especially now that he can't get hunted. I think he wants the weak Humvee. Ooh. Good micro though. Yeah, radar is under a bit of threat here. Should now be looking to capture his own oils. Does seem keen to hold this position down. But this might be the push out point now. Expansion from HuMMi in the background, yeah, nice. There is an expansion up here from radar as well. Slightly ambitious. Toe is out as well. Okay, now he's capturing the oils. This is crucial income that he needs. Whoa, does have quite a lot. Okay. Nice pop. Very nice pop. And only loses 1 technical for it. Oh, lovely second pop. Really good popping action here. Really nice. Yeah, that's the army basically deleted. Would like to see scrap taken here. Yeah. Nice. Very nice. And just like that, HuMMi is now left with no oils and 2 and a bit supplies. Just like that. Versus a radar that has 2 oils, 4 supplies. Yeah. Yeah, it's rough. It is rough. It's going to take a slight trade, is he? I think he should just get out of there. No real need to hang about. He's going to let these guys go down, is he? Yes. I think Radar just needs to go. Just get out of there. Yeah, he's getting himself a palace now. But that was... he could have saved all that. There was no need to lose all that. It took absolutely nothing for it. It's kind of sloppy, this. You wouldn't see X-Cow do this. That's what I'm going to say. And now he's trying to expand here, despite the fact that this army's coming in. Palace is close, though. Ooh, 1V is going to go down. Okay. But the RPGs get picked off. And that laser tank's a nice addition, actually. So he can't... oh, he is going to engage it. Alright. I guess he could still pick off a few Vs for it. That was actually really nicely done by Radar. Only lost 2 technicals for 2 Vs, so very worthwhile trade. That there looks like it might be a TT of sorts. Ooh, same again. Loses another V. Slightly less successful this time. Yeah, a lot of technicals go down there. Should be building buggies soon. I think Radar's made a mistake there.
Search and destroy.
Yeah, Radar has made a mistake. He had the terrorists to just kill this S&D and he didn't do it. Didn't need to take the power there. Nice expansion from HuMMi, albeit slowed down by the loss of the power from the TT. Oh, nice pop. Does kill another V. And the army suddenly isn't that scary. In fact, it's not scary at all, especially without the power. Yeah. Because the laser tank is nullified. That technical actually denied the power. That's nice. And that laser tank is a sitting duck. And this V is a sitting duck. And there's a super tech. And that is a fully scrapped super tech, actually. Nice to deny the pilot. I like that. That's an underrated move there. And yeah, we're now at that stage where the buggies are going to start coming out. The German care will come out. HuMMi definitely gave this a better go, but unfortunately, it's still very, very tough. It's very tough. He's still low power here, HuMMi. Now he's got power back. Okay. I think. Yeah, he does. The problem he's got is that he's nearly mined out in his base. He's only got a little bit left here, and then he's got some here, and then that's it. So he's going to be broke soon. Unlike Radar. Saying that, Radar is nearly mined out in his own base. But he's got all of this to collect for armies, still on 2 oils. Would have liked to have seen a Colonel Burton. Maybe sneak over the cliff. Could have been done earlier. Might be a bit late now. HuMMi is freestyle, but he's already used the A10s on this area over here. Does have Pathfinders, though. Okay. But, yeah, buggies. Buggies are going to be out any time now. Yeah, Radar could take this building. Yeah, there we go. How long until HuMMi GG's now is the real question. Yeah. There we go. Nah, surely not long now. There's only so long you can go for. And that should get denied. Yeah. Nope. Okay. Not yet. Pretty sure the repop will, however, kill it. There we go. That is one dead oil refinery. Oil refinery? Yeah, oil refinery. Radar's starting to float a little bit. Yeah, just a matter of time now. Okay. Yeah. And look at this. Does lose the super sec. Doesn't really matter. Yeah. I mean, HuMMi's giving it a go, but he's got no money. And his last income collecting ability is about to be taken. Yeah, GG. And we go 4-4. The set continues. Very nice. Lift, what? Hello there, Brian and Kindly, by the way. Hello to you. Good to see you again. Lift, if you're still watching, what is the decider if it goes 5-5? Me. When he's in. And is there a map for said decider? Oh, I've got the topic open. Let me just look at it quickly. Tank mirror on blue hole. Got it. Alright, got you. So it is actually already predetermined. Alright, that's pretty nice. Should be pretty wild. Farmlands, alright. Farmlands of the Fallen. Oof, epic set. Really good set. I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. The show goes on. It is 4-4 between these two. Very nice games overall, I have to say. Tank Air is another nice matchup. Lovely. Think I might just fancy the tank on this map though. It's quite open. It's quite open. So really tricky to get the air to get any work done. Brian kindly also said, "Hey dude, glad to see you streaming. Appreciate the show." Oh mate, thank you. One of my staunch supporters. I do appreciate it very, very much. And actually, I've kind of let you down. And some of the others down just by not streaming as often as I'd like. Have been very busy. I'm hoping to now get a bit of a run of games in. Not going to absolutely guarantee it, but yeah, hopefully now I can get a few more streams out and yeah, keep the work up. Anyway, in the bottom left on Farmlands of the Fallen, we've got Radar in match number 9 playing as tank. In gold again? I'm sure, honestly, the randomness of this is just, it's not random at all. Anyway, HuMMi is here at the top right, playing as Air in red. Pretty sure he's going to try and go for a single supply and an oil grab here. The question is, will Radar expect it? I'm pretty sure. Oh, hang on. What is this? No, it's going to be an eco. All right. It's a really no eco, actually. And that's a Patriot drop, I think. Okay, so it's a Patriot drop, no eco. Radar should know what this is going to be, actually, judging by this alone. Yeah, Patriot drop. It's really annoying. Really annoying. Yeah, I think Radar's going to struggle to stop this, actually. I forgot about that whole no eco business. Outpost is not going to get there in time. At the minimum, should deny the dozer. Ooh, needs to evac. Rookie. Now he's going to have to watch out for the V. Yeah. Ouch. This is looking pretty rough. It does go for a troop caller. Alright, that's a good response. But fatal mistake from Radar to not get the red guard upgrade. Really big error, actually. Little things like that can make all the difference. He has done a nice job of slowing this no eco down. Ooh, HuMMi. Oh, gets away with it. Alright. Radar is still on the 1 supply, and it is a perfect supply, so he is able to keep going here. Behind this HuMMi with very limited income, though. So he's just on the 1v for now. Whoa, HuMMi! Holy moly. Oh, he's trapped himself. Has he got away with it? He has gotten away with it. I don't think Radar needs to really rush, actually. I think he's just lost 2 gats quite cheaply there. And I don't think he could afford to lose that, especially if the Humvee gets the promotion. It didn't, okay. Whoa, Humvee is dangerous. Gets away with it. And there's 2 more Vs. Yeah, this is going to be game now. Yeah, GG. There was a moment where it was looking dicey for HuMMi, but yeah, nicely done. Patriot drop, catching Radar off there. And it goes 5-4 for HuMMi. What will Radar do? Will he no eco himself? I think you kind of have to on this map. I think you kind of have... Well, you don't have to. Don't have to. I think it's just really difficult, though, if you don't do that. So if you're the tank, you kind of almost... You're almost probably better off opening with a barracks and a supply. It might sound crazy, but I think you've almost got to expect that drop, because the drop's going to make the difference here. And building tank hunters are a decent combat to the no eco. It's going to be a no eco from Radar as well. Yeah. Let's see what happens this particular game. I think that barracks needs to be built ASAP. Might even be a bit slow. Might even be a bit slow. Maybe he'll get away with it, actually. So that should be building the MDs now. That should build the war factory straight away. Yep, okay. Fair enough. First war factory, second war factory. And you got to think, right, that Patriot drop was coming in now. So already HuMMi's going to be in a way better position here because of this. Oh, okay. So, wait, hang on. Ah, right, there's no drone. So, the plane now is carpet this supply here. And the V comes in and kills the other one. Or alternatively, go the other way around. Probably the other way around because you can occupy that building. Now, one of the important things when you're doing this no eco is you need to make sure you kill the first gat. That is very important. I think Radar's made a mistake in this build. Again, I honestly think with this build, you got to go 1 nook. Yeah, I think you got to go 1 nook. And he's let the gat get in. That is a problem. Yeah, he had to hit that. Needs an ambo as well. Ambo comes in now. Right, there's a mistake. Revealing the S&D that early. You can't reveal it that early because now Radar, now HuMMi knows what he's up against. Yeah, good micro though. Carpet bomb. Where is the carpet bomb? Micro's good. I think HuMMi needs to go away and build a prop. Ah, there's the carpet bomb. Right. He's hit the wrong thing. Needs to be hitting the supplies, really. But, so far so good on the micro. Yeah. Flamer comes out. Right, okay. Yeah, that gets wrecked. I think he's still going to do this, you know. It's so difficult to stop. The prop probably had to come out earlier. Second V coming in now. That's going to be curtains for HuMMi. Hasn't got anything. Yeah, that was too late. Unfortunately, that was too late. Needs to be careful here, Radar. And he is. Yeah, that's GG. We're going to a decider. It is very tough to stop. It is very tough to stop, have to admit. HuMMi will hang on in there, but to no avail. Ooh. Radar's broke. But it doesn't matter. Power goes down. Another one needs to get built. What is he using there? He's just kept this. He's just keeping the cash spare for now, which I do quite like actually. Radar probably has a good idea where this other expansion is, in fairness. Does build himself that. I mean, Radar's got options, right? He could just go back and clear that up. Or he can just come in and kill this. I like what HuMMi's trying to do. I really do. But at this rate, I don't think he's going to be able to kill this base before his own base goes down. Yeah, Radar sees it in any case. Yeah. Yeah, getting a flamer out can be nice. If you can get it into the base, that might help. Very slow death of the barracks. Those are trying to get out of there. Does just have enough. Oh, he actually does, because he sold the war factory as well. Again, don't really think about it, as the Humvee's actually going to pick up the GG. There it is. Yeah, we get a decider. It's very exciting. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing this as well. I'm not sure if there's been a... oh my god. There we go. Get a right hash of that. Blue hole tank mirror. I mean, not very happy with that. Aye, indeed. I like it. Both equally dirty, equally filthy. We'll have both. Alright, we go into our decider. HuMMi just taking... I like it. He does, to be fair. He does. Glad to see that some of you have managed to stick it out. Probably surprised that this set's still going, actually. If you went away and came back, you'd probably think, what the hell's going on? Anyway, the decider has now arisen, and we have got a tank mirror. Tank here for humanity, or HuMMi in the red, in the top right, and in the bottom left we have also got the tank for Radar in the gold. Once again in gold. What is going on with that randomizer? Really, really nice. Air owned. No, yeah, I know. I do you know what? Right, I was that level of rust where I forgot that air can no eco. That's the thing. In my head, I was like, it'd be tricky, but yeah, the no eco is the killer, and we actually just saw two totally different types of no eco, and both were successful. Very, very difficult to stop. Lift Truck is happy that his decider is on show. I am too. I was originally sort of suggesting that he maybe should have considered a different one, but I'm kind of glad now that he didn't. Right, we've got two barracks. The build is unsurprisingly identical from both players. Who's going to have the slightly quicker first unit? Basically exactly the same time, and it's going to be a flamer for both players. One red guard killed. 6 XP for HuMMi. He takes the lead, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. There's so much to focus on. Drag on again. Is on. I really need to find a way to disable that. I don't actually know if that got informed of me earlier. I need to look into that. I think Radar's taking a lead here, you know. I think he's taking a lead. Ooh, was that the right move? No, it wasn't. Nice from Radar, taking the shortcut way of killing this oil, or not. That's kind of unlucky. Battlemaster War, all likelihood that is going to go down. Flamer did take this oil. Flamer takes this oil in return, and Radar will not get that because of the Flamer here. Fairly even so far. Slight advantage maybe for Radar. I think he's captured a little bit more and lost less. He does get that one though, HuMMi. And he got that one, okay. And he's going to get this one. I think Radar's just forgotten to repop his red guard there, actually. And he hasn't got that either. So maybe HuMMi is slightly in the lead here, actually. One of the things that could be very nice is this outpost deciding to... yeah, HuMMi's aware of the threat. Fine. Getting hunted would be the ultimate disaster here. And that outpost... yeah. Yeah, I like that. Get in there, get in there. This is kind of annoying to deal with. Yeah, as I say, hunt. If you hunt your opponent in this, it's pretty bad for you. This soil's going to get denied, though. Red Guard will now take this oil for itself. Bit of a war in the middle of tank hunters. Radar's forgotten about that. Could... yeah, now he's remembered. Okay. Very nice. It's close. That one did at least get captured before it goes down. It's fairly even, this game. First shot by Radar. But HuMMi making some waves in the middle here. Yeah, it's very tight. Very close, this one. Very, very close. Nice little army here, though, for HuMMi. Radar needs to be careful. Very, very careful, because there's 4 tank hunters in this army. Needs to pop that open and needs to take out the tank hunters. Yeah. Okay, that Flamer should get denied. There's a lot to focus on here. Very macro heavy here. Tank hunters now go down. Very important that they did. I think Radar actually killed his own Battlemaster there, you know. Both players already 3-star. Is there a CC free from there? Oh. No, there was no hunt risk there. Both on a prop now. But Radar slightly behind getting his CC. And I think HuMMi is a little bit ahead on the oils here. He's got this one, he's got that one. He's got this one. But he's definitely ahead. He's definitely ahead on the oils. Ooh. Very nice. I think I'd like to see a Flamer or 2 more from Radar. Yeah, actually, the map's looking pretty good here. I think that Battlemaster is walking to its death, you know. Yeah, it is. Might as well crush that Red Guard in the process. Or run it away. That could work. Might even take this dozer, you know. Nah, it just gets shot down. HuMMi realizes. Very nice push potential on the right here. And kind of a nice push here, but I think it will get denied. Ah, the Flamer goes down. That's a shame. I think this is a bit of a desperation push, though. I think HuMMi's certainly ahead now, and I think Radar knows that. Okay, that is a very big RT coming in. I'm not sure where, though. Could actually be on these 2 war factories. Or is it just going to be on the oil? I think it's just going to be on the oil. Yeah. Okay. That was a triple, and he didn't need that. Oh, he's losing his CC. The single takes the prop. I like that. I think Radar is in a bad way. In a really bad way. Especially having now just lost his CC. In fact, he also lost... Yeah, it's not good. HuMMi is in a very commanding position all of a sudden. And that flamer is causing chaos. Is going to get... Yeah, it's a good decision from HuMMi to go up there and just deny the oil. I like that. HuMMi will get cleared for now, but off the back of this, he's going to come in with a lot more. Probably could easily get to a nuke here, actually. Radar's only on 2 war factories, and HuMMi, on the other hand, is on 3. So yeah, little things like that make quite a big difference. HuMMi is going to delete that oil, and he's going to also then reposition the flamer to slowly chip away at that, which I like. Autoloader's in play for HuMMi. Not yet, however, for Radar, because obviously he lost. Ooh, big push. Very nice push. I think, yeah, Radar getting a little bit stretched now. This is a really, really nice army. That's a nice mine drop from HuMMi as well. Good pick off, but expansion now here. There's going to be an expansion here. The map is red. Mind you, Radar doing a nice job of defending here. I think he needs to get himself a bunker or something here to avoid something else coming in. Yeah, so far he's holding. But how long can he hold for? And more to the point, how much of an advantage is HuMMi taking of this? Very, because he's all over the map now. That's a very nice flamer as well. Yeah, surely no way. Both players are 5-star as well. So expect to see some gem promos coming in. The issue that HuMMi's going to have is going to be broke fairly soon. He's only on 1 oil. Radar's going to be on the 1 oil even. Or Radar is on 1 oil even. Oh, losing my train of thought. Building a gap, interestingly. Is that? That is a Lotus from Radar, which I do like. I think it's from Radar. It is from Radar. Okay. If he takes the CC and gets a good gem promo, then you never know. Ooh. And that's a lot of tank hunters, but there is a counter push. Should get denied. Yeah, nice. Very nice. Now he just needs to capture as he used the Lotus. Yeah, nice. Nice carpet bomb. I mean, you know, killed a load of his own stuff, but, you know, why not? You're about to lose it anyway. You might as well delete the Lotus in the process. These tank hunters, however... Ooh, that gap from the flank. Massive. And I think this is going to be the deciding clear up from HuMMi now. It is. It is. Surely it is. Is he going for a nuke? Yes, he is. CC rebuilt here. He's actually got another war factory here as well. Nuke there. And Radar's hanging on in there, but I think it's just a matter of time now. HuMMi actually hasn't expanded to his middle supplies. Or at least he did, but it got denied. Oh, nice. I like that. HuMMi trying to get the... Oh no, he can't hunt him. He's there. It's fine. I mean, Radar should still have his... I don't think he's used his gem promos. So if he comes in with an epic EMP now... But, speaking of... Mine drop here, EMP here. It's on the CC, okay. That's nice, because now he knows that he can't be impacted. That's a good move from HuMMi. Duke comes in. Now we're probably at the point of death, I think. If he loses that CC, which he does. Nicely done from HuMMi. He's kept his concentration well. Is that going to be a tank drop up? Yes, but it failed. Nice idea, though. And it is just a surround, slowly but surely. And I think Radar, any second now, is probably going to have to accept defeat. That there is his last dozer. He's desperately trying to get it away. But HuMMi at this point is just coming in and out from different angles. And Radar is pretty broke. Yeah. He's very broke, actually. Desperately trying to get a CC, but I don't understand why. Yeah, look at this. I think we're about 20 seconds away from a GG. Or GG's. He's going to lose that expansion as well. Very nice. Very, very nice from HuMMi, this. What I like about this is that he isn't floating, and he's going for some elixirs in the background. Very nice. But here comes the final hurrah. That is the hunt. And that 20-second prediction was slightly off, but there we go. GG's. GG's. Very, very nice.
You have been defeated.
Very well played, both. Congrats to HuMMi. That was, and actually congrats to Radar for making a really close game of that. Really enjoyable set. Really good. I'll say GG's well played to them separately, I think, in the room we have. Yeah, that was really nice. Very enjoyable set. Like I say, hopefully everyone else enjoyed that as well. Given how long that went on for, I am going to say I'm going to call it a night there. As I say, as a reminder, I am streaming another set tomorrow. HuMMi is featuring again, and he's going to be up against SR Mad this time. So we'll see how he gets on. Really good set, very enjoyable. Thank you to both players. Thank you, obviously, Liv, for organising this as well. Very nice round robin you got going here, which I'm obviously supporting as well. But yeah, GG's well played. And I will see you all tomorrow. But yeah, take care, guys. Look forward to tomorrow. See you then. Have a good one.